Greetings, YouTuber. You have
Butt smash. Hey, how's it going, YouTube? So, here comes a new, React video. It's been a while. I have been busy, mostly working long hours. I'm in a bit of a situation because of an issue with my car. I think you might even notice, if you've been paying attention to my surroundings, that I'm in a different vehicle. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. Hopefully my wife and I are moving in November. Then I can figure out the car situation after we move. One problem at a time. So, let's get to it. Let's do a new React video to a channel I haven't reacted to in quite some time, actually. But I think it'll be worth my while. And your while as well. Let's do this. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, computer's running a little slow at the moment. I need to upgrade this thing. Probably even run a defrag or a C-cleaner.
Hey folks, today I'm sitting down with Academy Award-winning director Steven Pittsburgh to talk about his new film, The Blind Stenographer. Mr. Pittsburgh, thank you so much for meeting with us today. It is truly an honor.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
Well, you've had such a storied career with amazing...
Alright, let's do this. I'm sorry, my computer's acting up. It might be because battery's starting to get... I don't know what the reason is, actually, to be honest.
Hey folks, today I'm sitting down with Academy Award-winning director Steven Pittsburgh to talk about his new film, The Blind Stenographer. Mr. Pittsburgh, thank you so much for meeting with us today. It is truly an honor.
Dickman.
Oh, it's no trouble at all.
Well, you've had such a storied career with amazing masterpieces like Cry Hard, Blue River Blues, and of course, Eat, Pray, Die. I mean, your eye for storytelling is truly unmatched. So what do you think about the MCU?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, the MCU. Biggest movie franchise of all time, millions of fans worldwide. Got any thoughts on it? Think the movies are a little repetitive? The characters are bland? That they haven't made a good creative decision since Infinity War?
Oh, okay, I see what's going on here. You're trying to get me to say something vaguely negative about the MCU so you can turn it into an attention-grabbing headline and have it trend on Twitter, bringing millions of clicks to your little website. Nice try, but let's just stick to talking about my movie, shall we?
You got me, but, you know, I had to try. Anywho, in your new movie, the protagonist goes on a long and arduous journey of self-discovery and atonement. How would you say that compares to, I don't know, Tony Stark's journey in the Iron Man films?
I knew it!
Well, to be honest, I haven't seen those films, so I can't really compare their journeys.
Oh, so you're saying those films aren't worth your time?
No, I've just been very busy with projects. It's hard to keep up on everything, you know, when you're on set.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
You're gonna
So your
construe it.
protagonist, the titular blind stenographer, is played by the incomparable and wonderfully talented Tom Hiddleston. What was it like working with him?
Oh, Tom was amazing. Just the most giving actor. Super professional. I really think he turned in the performance of his career in this film.
Oh, so you're saying that every other performance of his has been complete crap? Like his 11 years playing Loki? You know, people were devastated when he died during Infinity War. Devastated!
No. Obviously, I think that he is great in all of the roles that he plays. I mean, his tenure as Loki was unmatched. I just meant to say that I think that he did a really good job in this movie, and in my excitement, my answer came out a little more hyperbolic than intended.
Sure.
Look, can we please just not talk about anything MCU related? I beg of you. I'm only here to talk about my movie and no one else's.
You know what? Hear you loud and clear. And on my honor as a blogger slash journalist slash activist, I promise not to ask any more questions about the MCU.
Thank you.
So do you think Brie Larson should smile more?
Wow. Okay. Nope. That's it. I'm not playing your stupid little game. You people are so desperate for clicks that you're willing to sink to any level to get your precious little soundbite. You're no better than paparazzi chasing that one mistake, that one nip slip, that one fat pic to exploit for your own monetary gain. You know, I'd call it gotcha journalism, but that would be an insult to journalism. You're not a news site. You're barely even an entertainment site. You're just a pointless miasma of buzzwords fighting for relevancy in the final death throes of a dying medium. And you put those dumb red circles and arrows in your thumbnails, and they don't even point to anything. You don't really care about me or my work. You're just trying to get me to say something like, oh, the MCU sucks.
Breaking news from Film Split,
You
famed
shouldn't
director
have
Steven
said that.
Pittsburgh said in a recent interview that the MCU sucks?
Or even, oh, these copy and paste movies are ruining the industry for small and mid-tier films.
Buzzblog News has gotten word that once beloved director Steven Pittsburgh said Marvel movies are, quote, ruining films.
Or, here's a classic, that the MCU movies are little more than amusement park rides.
Disgraced and sexist, probably, film director Steven Pittsburgh
God
joins
damn.
clueless director Martin Scorsese in stating that Marvel movies are nothing but theme park rides.
Well, if that's what you're looking for, then you can just give up right now because you're not getting anything from me.
Actually, I got everything I needed.
What?
Yeah, we're done here. Thank you so much for your time. That's a wrap. Let's pack it up, boys.
Wait, what happened? Did I win?
Nope, you lost. You lost big time. You're screwed.
Famed director Steven Pittsburgh. Steven Pittsburgh. Damn it, I actually had it that time. Damn it. Got it, right? We already have it? What do you mean we don't have it?
Barely have it, no.
We have like 2 great takes.
Okay, I see why they chose Steven Pittsburgh. Steven Spielberg, Steven Pittsburgh. Yeah, I get it. That was pretty damn hilarious. All right, anyway, thank you so much for watching. This was a joy to watch. I love the Warp Zone. You know what's funny with the Warp Zone? I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in any of my previous reacts to them, but the first time I ever saw a video from the Warp Zone was like, I don't know, like 2013 or 2014 or something. And I didn't even realize it was a video by the Warp Zone. I just, happened to see a video. I think it was the video with Black Link, from Legend of Zelda. But anyway, yeah, I guess for whatever reason, I hadn't realized that it was actually a video by the Warp Zone because I didn't know who they were. I guess I truly discovered the Warp Zone. When was it? It was either 2017 or 2018. I saw a video with the Mario Brothers. They were in that castle, and I guess they had a guest actor play Luigi who was pissed off and saying that, first of all, I jump higher than you, and you're always taking me on these adventures, and I don't want to even participate in. You know what? Screw you. We're not working together. You're always taking hogging all the glory, and then, you're on your own, and he leaves, and then Mario tries to jump up on the blocks but lands in the lava, but anyway, so then I continued watching the Warp Zone from there. But that sure was a blast. Like, that's why it's very important to not say things out of context. When you could use words and be sarcastic and not actually mean it, but then it will be construed like you mean it. That's unfortunately the nature of media now. They care more about, putting in something controversial to try to get more clicks. That matters to them way more than anything. I mean, that's why there's TMZ. That's basically what TMZ lives off of, and they've been doing this for decades now. So, curious. And you could say what... This is a safe space. You could say whatever you want about the MCU in the comments. Why? Because this video will probably get maybe like 100 views. I don't know, maybe it'll get more. Maybe it'll be one of those lucky react videos that I've done to the Warp Zone that actually has performed above average for my standards, like the Sonic one or the what was the other one? The Netflix reacts to Disney Plus Part 2 one. But I like the MCU. I haven't watched every MCU film. I'll just name off the ones that I know for sure I haven't seen. I didn't see Incredible Hulk. For whatever reason, I still haven't seen that one. I will. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Avengers Age of Ultron. For whatever reason, I've never seen that one, but I hope to see it sometime. Fortunately, with Disney Plus, all the MCU films are readily available, so that's awesome. Let's see. I haven't seen, it's another one I haven't seen. I haven't seen Thor Ragnarok. I actually did start watching like the first half hour of it back when it was on Netflix before, you know, Disney Plus existed, but I never finished it. But for what I saw, I was pretty entertained. I don't like, I haven't seen the whole thing, but I don't like how it's basically a comedy. Like, I don't like that. I want the superhero films to be more, you know, heroic, more serious, but it's just like a comedy. Let's see. But, no, someday I'll watch the whole thing, Thor Ragnarok. I haven't seen Captain Marvel, and I probably never will. I really, really don't like Brie Larson. I don't think she's a good person at all. I think she's actually, in fact, has some serious prejudices, but you're not allowed to say these things because then you're seen as sexist for saying them. It's a double standard that shouldn't exist. Between Infinity War and Endgame, I know Endgame is the highest grossing film of all time, but I think Infinity War was better. It really subverted expectations, and the fact that Thanos, the villain, was the main character and he won, made it so much more emotional. God, the end of Infinity War, oh my God, it's so, it's so devastating. But but obviously Endgame is also spectacular. Seeing the reversal, seeing, you know, Iron Man snap the bad guys out of existence, spectacular. Oh, spoilers? Endgame is the highest grossing film of all time. You've seen it. Don't say spoilers. What are the chances you've seen this and you haven't seen that? Anyway, both films are spectacular. I think Infinity War is a little better. The only problem I actually really have with Endgame actually is Captain Marvel herself. Now, I will say this. Endgame makes sure to not let her take the spotlight because we're focusing on the characters that have been built up over a decade. Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Hulk, you know, Black Widow, all these characters that have built up over a decade. The focus is on them, which is how it should be. Thank goodness. But one thing I didn't like, so I liked that they didn't put Captain Marvel in very much of the film, because it wouldn't have made sense to make her be the main attraction when we have built up all this time with all these other characters. So they were smart on that, and I appreciate that. I'm okay with her inclusion in the film. That didn't really bother me. She did save Tony Stark's life at the beginning of the film, so there you go. Tony Stark and Nebula. But, like, I don't like how Captain Marvel is basically Superman. Flies really fast and just can't die. Like, what I thought that was kind of lame. Like, it seemed epic at first that, suddenly Thanos' force would stop firing at the Avengers and start aiming their shots elsewhere. But they blasted Captain Marvel with everything they got, and it did nothing. Like, that's not entertaining. That's just like, what the hell? Really? I mean, granted, if that was Superman, the same exact thing would happen. It would do nothing to him, and actually, Superman flies faster than Captain Marvel, as far as I know, anyway. So, Superman would have done a lot more damage. But, like, still, they do at least make sure in the Superman films to show weaknesses like, kryptonite and stuff. Anyways, what are the other ones I have? So obviously I've seen Infinity War and Endgame. I mean, obviously, the only MCU films I have not seen: Incredible Hulk, like I said earlier, Avengers Age of Ultron, for whatever reason I never seen. I don't know why I never seen it. Thor Ragnarok, I basically never watched it because I didn't like the idea that it was a comedy. But I'll give it a chance someday. I have no intention of watching Captain Marvel. I don't like Brie Larson as a person, and I don't like how they wrote her character. But I do like her limited screen time in Endgame. That was a smart move. Make us enjoy the characters that we had been watching for over a decade instead of this brand new one. I haven't seen Black Widow, but I do want to see it. I really do. I wish I went to see it when it was in theaters, but I just never got around to it. But I'll just watch it on Disney Plus, I guess. Is there another MCU film I'm thinking of that I haven't seen yet? I don't know. I think it's basically just those films. There's probably another one in there that I just don't remember off. I haven't seen Ant-Man, and I haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp. But maybe I'll give those a chance. The concept of a live-action Ant-Man doesn't make any sense to me. That's basically why I didn't bother. I was like, huh? Anyways, my computer's battery is getting low. Let me know what you think about the MCU. Is it actually ruining cinema? I don't know. Is it? It is making it harder for other films to stand out, but it's so much fun to watch that I forgive it. What do you think? That said, thank you so much for watching. I went on a lot longer than expected, but I just had so much to say. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click that bell icon to add me notifications. And if we get to move into these apartments that we want to move into in November, I'll be recording these at home, and I also have a planned new series involving a green screen that I'm not going to give away because I don't want anybody stealing my idea. Anyways, and I have more celebrations to come for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate having all of its DLC. That said, thank you so much.